Good afternoon. Yes, name change. I'm still on my higher self journey, but along the way, I'm going to see if I can help as many people as I possibly can with a card for the day. Um, so, yeah. Hence why I have the Oracle decks all there. So I'm going to show them to you one at a time. And so we will start with the brand new one I just got, which is this one here. And then, oops, sorry, my higher self deck. And of course, oops, sorry guys, we'll just leave it in there. And then this deck here. So, I will pick one card, and this will go on my shorts. I will try to put one up every day. If I can't, I'm sorry, but I'll try to put one up every day for the shorts. And I'm still going to do my higher self-talk once a week. For my higher self, let's pick... Well, we're not even going to need a subject for this one. Okay? Basically what happened was I've been sitting with myself, contemplating what to do. For the last little while. I pulled a set of cards the other day. I think it was the last 2 days. The first set of cards I pulled basically were telling me I am overloading myself. And I don't have the balance that I need because of said reason to manifest the things that I want, because I'm juggling way too much shit. I did one earlier today, and it basically was telling me not only that, not only am I carrying way too much fucking baggage and bullshit, I am trying to do too much. And I need to focus more on myself and the things that bring me joy, rather than worrying about, okay, what is everybody else doing, or trying to do too much. So I was attempting to do a story as well, but the problem was I kept wondering, why do I keep getting stuck? Why do I keep getting stuck? And the reason I keep getting stuck is because that's not my calling. Okay? I feel closer to grounding when I'm outside on the grass, hugging a tree, literally, by the way, with my feet in the water, and when I'm doing self-care, maybe my nails, taking care of my face, taking a really hot shower with some good smelling stuff. But most of the time, it's because of the cards. That's when I'm the most calm. That's when I'm the most focused. And not only am I getting the feeling that it's speaking to you guys, but it's speaking to me as well. And I'm going from listening to what it's telling you, but I also need to focus on what it is telling me as well. Otherwise, I am going to be going in circles and doing all these things, and that is not going to be a good idea. This, as you guys know, is my favorite Oracle deck on the planet. Okay? This one I do a lot with myself too. To see where I am currently at. Not to decide or predict what the future is going to hold, but where I'm at, what the future could hold, not what it's going to hold, what it could hold, and the things that are holding me back that I need to focus on to get me back to where I need to go. So in order to put in the work. Okay? And I just got these ones in yesterday. And as soon as I got them, I felt the energy right away speaking to me with these. I'm hoping that it'll give you the same sense of whatever you are trying to. I will read what the card says, and then I'm not going to tell you what it means to me specifically. I'm going to read the card, and then I'm going to allow you to decide what that means for you specifically. Now with the blue deck, you're able to pick up to 4. But I figure one's enough, and then that'll give you a chance all day to sit with that card and decide honestly what it means for you. Everybody's different, and everybody handles everything at a different pace. Now this is going to help if you're in a higher self journey, like I am. All 3 of these, plus the oracle, plus the regular decks themselves, will help you. And I'm telling you right now, because I've tried it, there's a man that I watch every day, on, well, at least whenever he posts something on his channel, his YouTube channel, or when I'm following him also on TikTok and Instagram. And he is an ex-Christian who calls himself Morg. He went through, and you'll have to look at this yourself, and he tells you how to read the cards without having to know what the book says. Look at the cards, lay them out, and what do they mean to you? How to use them in a magical sense, in a practical sense, in a logical sense. All 4 of those without having to actually look at the book. Now, some people can look at those like I do and, okay, well, this is what this means to me. This is what the card says on the bottom, but I don't ever use the book. I look at the card and say, okay, this is what I think this means. I could be right, I could be wrong, according to the book, but you don't always have to do it in the way that the book tells you how to do it. And there's a lot of people, apparently there's a lot of psychologists that use, actual psychologists that use oracles and tarot decks in order to work with their clients. If I ever have to deal with a psychologist, that's the kind of person I want. Okay? Someone that deals with the oracle decks and the tarot decks, or either or. But for me right now, it's about my focus. Okay, yes, I still have to focus on my son, that's a given, but I need to work on my inner self, my inner, what brings me peace, what brings me joy, instead of worrying about, satisfying everybody else around me. Or doing things just because everybody else is doing it. I tried the writing thing. It didn't work for me. If I'm just writing in my journal while I'm doing my inner shadow work, or if I'm writing whatever I need to write to journal, that's one thing. But no more writing stories. I keep getting stuck. I keep getting, because it's not meant for me. And that's what it was trying to tell me. I believe when I went back to writing the story, that's what would happen. Why I all of a sudden got a roadblock. I was at it for a couple days, filming it, but that's not who I am. That's not my calling. My calling is to work honestly with this. Okay? This. And I am, so the downloads, the downloads I'm getting, I will also help. Okay? That's been coming to me for a while. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about today. That's what I'm dealing with. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you all next time. And I gotta call my sister back because she's calling me now. I love you all. I hope you understand. And I will see you all next time. Peace.